Left hand for Thymel. Rebound Capella. Hawks running Clint. Nice bounce from Trae to Capella on the bounce. Trae cuts and off the glass.
From nearly half court.
Tenacious defense. He's opened up his own offensive game.
And it's much needed.
You make the pass up the court, it's not there. Trae will get the ball back.
Oh! Hands it back over to Trae. Looking to create, and he puts it in.
Make them kick the ball out. Good stuff, guys. Keep it up.
Oh, Trae going to work. Yes! Well, that's not news. 82-76. KJ!
Screen so Trae can get into the paint.
Now lob to John. 4-minute mark approaching. The opening quarter from Atlanta. Uh-oh. Oh, and he comes back and fouls.
Bothered by lose.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Drew. I'm back with a big body banger. Just on a 2 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the 4K. Now I'm saying today I'm the build doing a little company with this Trae Young build video. Yes, sir. This was requested, on current gen and next gen. Y'all wanted a next gen version of Trae Young, so best believe that I brought it today. I always have a good time making these types of builds. And especially with this one, it was definitely a very fun build to play with, especially on offense. Has a 95 3-pointer. That driving lamp's like a 94. Obviously you're gonna be like short because it's Trae Young in real life, but still it's a fun build to play with. It is definitely a little bit challenging, but I do it for y'all. Daily uploads. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna post on the second channel soon. I know I said this week, but I pretty much have it all written. I just have to record it and then edit it, and that's always going to take some time. It's a lot of work, but it's a nice little video. Don't worry, it's a nice little video. So subscribe to the second channel if you haven't already. So without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this build video. So it's going to be Trae Young, obviously. So you want to make him 6'1". I got him at 163 pounds and his wingspan 6'3". So he still has a high enough 3-point shot to really make it a Trae Young build. And you're going to see that I'm going to max out that 3-point shot. It's going to have a 90 mid-range, 94 driving layup. The perimeter defense is going to be maxed out too, as high as it can possibly be. So, in real life, Trae Young is a defensive liability. In 2K, he'll be a little bit better. He'll be able to stay on the perimeter and pretty much stay in front of most guards that he comes across. So that's the good part of it. Your ball handling is going to be a 94 and your speed with ball is going to be a 92, just so you get a Hall of Fame quick first step. And your passing accuracy is going to be in the high 80s, so you're going to have a lot of shooting and playmaking badges, like a lot of shooting and playmaking badges. And then you're going to have like 18 finishing badges, I believe. So, you're going to be versatile with this build. Obviously, the height is the biggest drawback, but still, you're going to be versatile. You're going to be fast. You're going to be shifty. You're going to be able to shoot that, 3 from literally anywhere on the court. You can shoot from deep, shoot from the corner, shoot from the top of the key. You can shoot from inside. You just won't be able to dunk and stuff, and you won't be able to jump that high, but you'll still have enough attributes to make an impact on defense and in the paint area as well. Just like Trae Young in real life, you're not expecting him to do post-ups and whatnot, but he can still score anywhere that he wants to. And I think that's the exciting part about Trae Young, because he's so undersized, yet he's just so great at basketball. Outside of this year's playoffs where he kind of got shut down, but that's beside the point. We're not too worried about that. What I mean? That was in the past. Right now we're in the present. And yeah, I know next year he'll definitely bounce back. His team will be healthy, and all that. So you see right here, the takeovers. You have a lot of takeovers to choose from, but the best ones I would pick are either ankle breaking shots, limitless range, or limitless range and pull up precision. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. Ankle breaking shots would definitely be a nice one to have, just so you could break people's ankles, obviously. And you see the shades of, who do we have? Trae Young. I did what I had to do. That means I did my job. So like, comment, subscribe, because I'm out here at the build doing a little corner. I'm doing what I got to do each day, day in and day out. But yeah, So about this actual build, so like I said, it was one of the funner is not a word, it was one of the more fun builds that I made in this game. You know, I had a good time just like shooting from literally anywhere on the court, doing step back threes, all that good stuff. You know, it was just like easy and effortless to play with it. Pause and pause. But you know, it was like how you would want an ideal build to be in 2K, where you can just like shoot from anywhere. Now if you're a more of a slasher, obviously you're not going to be slashing that much with this build, but you still have Giant Slayer. You get it up to Hall of Fame, I believe, and you know, you'll still be able to finish those lays in the paint. It's just going to be no flashy stuff, you know. You're not going to be dunking on people like you're John Moran or somebody, you know. So you'll have to like sacrifice that aspect of the athletic, you know, in the paint area type of ability, but you'll still be good all around in terms of just getting to your spots, getting your shots up, playmaking for your team, and still playing good perimeter defense. Now in real life, Trae Young definitely has a long way to go in defense. He's not the greatest defender at all. Like I said earlier, he's a defensive liability just because he's undersized and he doesn't have like the defensive skill to make up for it. It's not like he can't play defense. Every NBA player can play defense, you know, aside from like Kyle Kuzma sometimes. But every NBA player can play defense, you know. It's just that he hasn't reached that point where it's like, dang, he's about to really stop the guy that's in front of him. You know, like Drew Holiday's undersized and he literally can guard anybody in the league, you know, big or small, you know, because he's just like that. So I don't think it's like defense can definitely be learned. You know, the effort can't be learned though, but the defensive abilities can definitely be learned, you know, just get in the weight room. I think with defense, the weight room is the most important part so that you're strong enough and quick enough to like go back and forth and shift. Now Trae Young obviously is still very skinny. If you know, he's not that built at all, but definitely provides that offensive star power to just change the game. Next up is just getting that defensive star power, so it's not like Isaiah Thomas all over again, you know, where yeah, he was undersized and had crazy offensive abilities, but on defense, you know, he couldn't do anything at all. He couldn't hold whoever was in front of him. So definitely that's the next step for Trae Young. But other than that, he's on time, and you know, he's definitely like a great player, and it's exciting to see him play, especially when he goes on the savage modes, like in New York in the play-in tournament. He was savage, like he was just going crazy, and it's just nice to see that, you know, back in basketball, that type of grit and determination, you know, while being undersized right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and comment any builds that y'all want. I'm out. Peace.